is Sefer Chofetz Chaim. The topic is the same. To Ella's constructive listening. And it's today's topic, soliciting information, preconditions. As it is forbidden to cause another Jew to transgress. One may not solicit information unless it is clearly permissible for the other person to offer such information. Thus, in order to solicit information, the following conditions must be met. Person to whom information is being, it's number one, sought is not known to fabricate the stories about the others and read into their behavior in an unjust manner, or to draw hurried conclusions about their character. And second, a person is not known to exaggerate his descriptions of events. And third, it can be assumed that the information that when informed, the information is necessary. He will not speak out of malice toward the subject. Thus, one may not seek information from a person who is not on good terms with the subject. And number four, it is clear that the information is necessary for a constructive purpose, and there is no alternative to soliciting such information. So this, we're going to go into details, because as you can imagine, it's a lot of details. I think he'll break down. He will not break down. I mean, I think somewhere in the book he will break down. But let's do at least summary, right? So this is the case when we are obligated to step forward and offer the information, right? Because somebody might get hurt, right? Whatever, something bad might happen. So one more time, it is forbidden to cause another Jew to transgress. One may not solicit information unless it's clearly permissible for the other person to offer such information, right? So meaning that we're not allowed to listen to what they say unless it is a clear case that he's allowed to talk and I'm allowed to listen. Most of the case, it's not for constructive purpose. It's not most of the case. Okay. Thus, in order to solicit information, the following condition must be met. Okay, so let's see. Number one, person from whom information is being sought is not known to fabricate stories about the others. So we're trying to get the information, and we know that it's normal person, like honest person. He's not going to make up stories. Okay, so there's some people I personally know. If they tell me this is left, I would not believe. This is right, I would not believe. This is black, white. They just like they have I don't know, this tendency to exaggerate things, to make up things, and to make it funny. So you don't know, the guy is kidding. He's not. He's serious. That same, exactly the same. Okay, so it's not person like that. And second, it's very interesting to read into their behavior in an unjust manner. Right? Of course, if he's a big sage and he can see the person and he can see his forehead, and as Holy Hazanish did, and read everything, all of the sins of that person, yes. But some people, they just read to look too much into it, like especially women. That's why one of the reasons that's why women are not allowed to be witnesses. Like sometimes, like I hear even my wife, she started like telling me all of the details. I say, how do you know all of this? And she started deriving like this is from this is from that. I said that's too much. I mean, maybe it is true, but to say like it's very interesting. Right, so I know firsthand that's why women cannot be witnesses. Man is very simple, straightforward, without this imagination. They say, "What did you see?" He said, "I saw this and this." That woman, she would develop the story and add the facts. So that's that's not what they ask. Very interesting. And she, in her mind, would believe that that's what exactly happened. Okay, so a person like this, you cannot, men even like that, you're not allowed to ask if they read into it, right? Uh, or to draw the hard conclusion about their character. But what my wife did, she would not knock against somebody like, but in general, take like I don't know, something and dissect it in the different segments. I said, how did you derive all of this? It's unbelievable. You understand? So, but since there is no clear proof to whatever they say, maybe it's true, maybe not. So we cannot to offer this information to somebody else. Number two, a person is not known to exaggerate in his description of the events. So that's also not so easy because, for example, if somebody is sensitive in that field, so they would exaggerate. And for example, somebody went through the family abuse, right? And then something like similar happened in somebody else, not 1% to what happened to them. So they already like blow this thing out of proportion. We also had this, right? And of course, unfortunately, we believe that person, but then we found out it was not true. So, but that person is so sensitive to that situation. That's why they said whatever they said. So, number three, it can be assumed that when informed, the information is necessary. Okay, so meaning maybe it's a very interesting information, but it could be used for some constructive purpose. He will not speak out of malice toward the subject, right? So he's not this guy who is talking. He's not against him. Like if they, if one does not like another, or they, I don't know, whatever. So whatever happened between them, so we're not allowed to listen. Even if he would try to tell the truth, most likely he would mix out a lot of lies because of the hatred, right? Thus, one may not seek information from a person who is not in good terms with the subject. So that's very straightforward. So if he's against him, if he's for enemy, or I don't know, like his brother that they don't speak for the past 10 years, or like whatever. So of course you cannot ask that. Okay. Number four, it is clear that information is necessary for a constructive purpose, right? And that there is no alternative to soliciting such information. Okay. So one more time, it's for constructive purpose, and there is no other way but to get this information from that specific person. Okay. So maybe if you can read it somewhere, or I don't know, get it somewhere else, so that's what you have to do. All right, stop here. Any questions on what we said?